I'm here with two of the stars from the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian. Everyone, oh, don't stop. Put your hands together for Ben Barnes and William Moseley. Hi. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you. Good to see you.
It's very exciting to have you. Very exciting film, and you were at one of my favorite places recently, the New York Comic-Con, a few weeks back. What was that experience like for you?
You know, it was really super cool. As I was just saying to you before, I actually met Guillermo del Toro there.
Yeah, oh my God.
And he was so cool. He actually was doing Hellboy 2.
Yeah.
And meeting him, it was a really I was really honored because Pan's Labyrinth is one of my favorite films, and I love Devil's Backbone, and Blade 2 is cool, so it was really cool to meet him.
He's a badass. You know, he's doing The Hobbit, too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
That's right.
They finally signed the papers and everything.
Which I'm so pleased they're making.
Yeah, seriously.
And they're going to split into two films.
I love that book, even more than the Lord of the Rings.
Who's playing Gollum?
Still, I'm not sure how they're going to do it. It was really groovy to meet him. Oh, you lucky
so cool.
All right, now while you were there at Comic-Con, did you wander around and see people kind of dressed up or anything? Did you see anybody dressed up as like, oh, I don't know, yourselves?
Not really. I don't think we're that big of stars. So, you know, people were more dressed as stormtroopers and
quite a bit.
There was a lot of stormtroopers.
Yeah, there were a lot of stormtroopers.
A few Wonder Women walking around.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
And you know what was kind of funny was we were doing these interviews in different places, and then when you went down to the ground floor where all the comic books were, there was this intense stink of BO, like really putrid.
Yeah.
And I was actually like, oh my God, you know, how do these people stand doing these comic books you know, for hour after hour after hour? So I can't imagine what the San Diego Comic-Con is like.
Oh,
conventions are weird, just in general, though.
Yeah.
They're very bizarre.
You have to be really keen on like one thing to go to a convention of it.
Yeah.
Have you done more? Did you do any of that with Stardust, like with Neil Gaiman and stuff?
No, I did very little of that with Stardust because
Right.
you know, it was only a small part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but a good part.
I don't know why I did that.
So you met Neil Gaiman, you met Guillermo del Toro, and I hate you both. Now, William, you just turned 21.
Yeah.
Now, in the States, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's huge. Do you care?
Well, I do actually. You know, I was in the States for my birthday, which was a little over a week ago now, and I had a really good night out with my friends. We went for dinner, and we had a few drinks, not too many, but it was actually a really fun night. Yeah.
Now, Now, usually when you turn 21 in the States, that's when you don't get carded. So did you get carded?
I think I'm going to be carded up until about the age of 35. I cannot grow any stubble. You know, I'm still very young looking, so yeah.
William and I both have that in common. We both look 12.
Exactly.
It's all good. I'm right there with you, not at all. Let's talk about Narnia. So where does the film pick up for those who haven't read the books?
Well, it's over 1,000 years later, and we've got this evil dictator, who is my uncle, who's taken over the land of Narnia and basically sucked all the magic out of the land. So, you know, I'm forced to escape from my own castle and call upon these guys to fight against my own people. That's the sort of basic premise.
All right.
But it's a much darker world because you got people really dying in this as opposed to turning to stone like in the first one. And yeah, it feels a lot more real, I think, the world, and that's why it feels kind of more human.
All right, it's aging up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're going to check out a clip right now. This is the Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian.
What happened?
Ask him.
Peter.
Me? You could have called it off. There was still time.
No, there wasn't, thanks to you. If you'd kept to the plan, those soldiers might be alive right now.
And if you just stayed here like I suggested, they definitely would be.
You called us, remember?
My first mistake.
No. Your first mistake was thinking you'd lead these people.
Hey! I am not the one who abandoned Narnia.
You invaded Narnia. You have no more right to lead than Miraz does. You, him, your father. Narnia is better off than a lot of you.
Damn. So your characters are bumping heads a little bit. What was the off-screen chemistry like? You just stay away from
Exactly the same.
Exactly the
actually.
same as that.
Just like that, with swords every day.
That's hardcore.
I had to take it, like, to bed at night, just in case.
Yeah.
Stick it under the pillow. You don't trust
Kind of must have been a big pillow, but
I was going to say, it's very hard to sleep, very sharp. Now, when people have to do work with swords and things, there's always kinds of intense fight training and stuff. Did you do it? I mean, you've done it before. Have you done a little bit before? So was it very extensive for Prince Caspian?
You know, actually, it kind of was for me, and I really saw the physical aspect of the character as something I could sort of enjoy and get good at, and You know, so I ended up working with a boxing trainer in New York for 3.5 months, and I really got on top of it physically, and it was actually great to go into those fight sequences, you know, really, really fun, and, you know, you had guys dying all around you, so it's a very empowering moment, and I'm not sure if it'd be like that in real life at all.
Well.
So, you know, it's kind of fun to do it in a fantasy world, so yeah, it was really,
I got
cool.
cast really late in the game, like really late, just before we started filming, so I had about 3.5 minutes of boxing training before I started.
In New York?
No, not in New York.
Oh, no.
Like on set, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Like literally, Ben, are you ready? Yeah. Just learning how to do it first, quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up, here, down, parry, thrust. Now,
Right, exactly.
Exactly, wow, you've seen this before.
I know everything. Now, Ben, is it true that, you know, your character has an accent? Is it true you based it on or practiced it by doing Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride?
You know what? When I got the audition side, it said on the bottom, "Please prepare with a Spanish accent." And I went rummaging my DVD collection. I'm like, I've got to have something with Antonio Banderas in it, surely.
Yeah.
Started watching Desperado. He doesn't talk.
No.
He just looks moody, and I was like, oh no, this isn't going to do. So I suddenly thought Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Inigo Montoya. Can you kill my father? Prepare to die.
Oh,
and then I get on set, and I got my first scene with Miraz, my uncle, and I've got my sword at his throat, and he goes, "Why did you kill my father?" I'm thinking, this sounds familiar. So it kind of weirded me out.
It's funny,
but
yeah.
but you adapted it a little bit.
Have you contacted Mandy Patinkin from Princess Bride?
No, but I really hope I run into him. I love that movie.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure having you here. Congratulations on the film. It's going to be awesome. Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian comes out Friday, May 16th. Let's send it over to Jared right now, who's got the #5 video in the Sauce 6-pack.
Thank you, gentlemen. 5, this is Usher with Love in This Club.